How's it going? So it's either React has been updated or I trolled in my previous video. But when you have a situation when you have context, right? You have context with children, and then we are passing an object. Actually, I'm going to remove the use memo. Whether it's with use memo or not, it makes no difference. You will see. Now we have, let me just make it clearer. So what do we have? Whoopsie. We have a setup where one component, which is blah, which is this one here, has it's using the context states. Okay, so all of the states are being used, except for name, are being used by blah to make changes. Alright? So when this changes, this should not re-render because it's not needed. Like, you don't need to re-render this component because nothing has changed in here. But so you see, but it's inside of the context. So it used to be the case, it's either I'm trolling, or it used to be the case where for this to not render, you have to wrap it inside React memo. So something like this, React memo. Then it would not re-render. But I think at this stage you don't need to do that anymore, and it just works out of the box. So let me show it to you. So look, we have component loads. There is our data, which is component 1. And then we have component 2, which is, let me just separate them. 1 second. I'll just put a horizontal line so we can see where each component is. Okay, so this component 1, this component 2. So rendered both of them, right? When we change component 1, component 2 does not re-render because it doesn't care what happens to its parent. Do you understand? So although they are sitting inside useContext, and useContext re-renders, right? It does not re-render this one. So just bear in mind that it's automatic. And I'm just making this video as a demonstration that it definitely does not re-render it. Definitely. Because we can see that there's console log. If this was re-rendered, it would show up. Okay? And bear in mind that we did not use memo, we did not memoize anything. It's just smart. And that's it. So just bear in mind that the child of useContext that does not use any states from the context will not be affected by renders of the context. Only the ones that are using the states. So just be aware of this. Okay, take care. Bye.